Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is the announcement video, which by now, seeing the thumbnail, seeing the title, you know what I am doing the announcement. The reason why I'm sharing this is because I have shared so much of my life with you guys, and why not share this? This is nothing to be like secretive about, even though at first I thought maybe I would just do it and then just like share my experience later on. I just didn't really feel like that was right, because I want to make sure I can talk about it on Instagram too as I'm going through it, so I don't forget anything. I've also shared my experience with plastic surgery in the past on my channel, which I will link that video down below. I did it a couple years ago where I talked about my rhinoplasty or nose job and my experience with lip filler. I haven't had lip filler in so long. I do want it again, maybe after I graduate or maybe for graduation, just because it's starting to get to the point now where it's getting back to normal size, and I still want to have a little bit of filler, but this is like a whole tangent. This video is going to be about my breast augmentation. The surgery is a week from the moment I'm filming this, so a week from today, so you guys will be seeing this tomorrow, so 6 days from then. There's a lot of emotion going through my head. I kind of want to talk to you guys about what led me to this and why I'm doing it, and then I do want to open the floor, like you guys are actually right here, for questions, and I will answer the questions before I even do the procedure. I'll probably upload that like the night before the procedure or something, and of course I will vlog as much of it as I can. So I think it's no secret that I want this done because I've had children, and the look of my breasts overall have changed since obviously before having children. So that has led me to this point. I did have a consultation with the same surgeon who did my nose job, and he told me back then, wait till you finish having kids. And while I'm not 100% sure that I'm done having kids completely, I could go either way. I know that I won't be having any in the next 4 or 5 years for sure. So I just feel like I just want to do it now. As much as I've gone back and forth about this, I actually saw the surgeon that's doing my surgery last summer, and I talked to him. I scheduled this originally for December of last year, and when December came, I kind of had like a freak out moment where I started feeling guilty for doing this. And I think all moms go through this when they want to do anything for themselves. They just think, hold on a second. And that's what happened to me. I decided at that moment that I didn't want to do the surgery anymore because I wanted to be able to pay for my BSN out of pocket. And ironically, they ended up being almost exactly the same price. My BSN and this surgery, which I will talk about what I'm doing with this surgery, they are like almost exactly the same price. I think they were like $800 difference. That's a crazy amount of closeness when you're talking about a year to get your BSN versus a procedure. So I didn't do it. And the reason why I've changed my mind is because the place that I work for is actually going to be paying for my BSN now. And I am like, yay, this is fantastic. I can do both and not feel guilty. And I'm at peace with this decision. No, everyone's not gonna agree with it. Hopefully if you don't agree with plastic surgery, you just didn't click on this video, because people who purposely watch videos they don't agree with to start issues are a whole different breed of crap. And I have nothing to say to people like that. So if you're gonna comment something nasty, just don't even waste your time, because I will not respond to you. But most of y'all aren't like that, so I'm not really worried about that. So the procedure that I'm getting done is called a Mastopexy. It is a lift with augmentation. I was actually borderline. So when I saw the surgeon, he told me I could either do with or without a lift. I was kind of on that line where I might need one in a couple years. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I might as well just do it now versus getting the implants put in. Because sometimes what can happen with implants is they'll put them in and they're sitting on like a shelf, and they can fall off that shelf causing sagging, and you don't want that to happen. So I opted to go ahead and do the lift with the implants at the same time, and they're not going to be size-wise a lot bigger than I am right now. It's kind of hard to show you guys. Let me just try to like, I don't even know, this is uncomfortable. This is what they look like right now, like size-wise. I will do some before and afters in like a sports bra, nothing like too revealing. This is what they look like, kind of. So I already have my own. However, there's a little bit of asymmetry in them. So he's going to fix all of that. And I'm excited. I'm still really nervous. This surgery date has come as a big shock to me. The plan was originally to do this over the summer break from school. I have 3 weeks off, and it was to do it then. And then they had a cancellation, and it just so happened to be a week from today, which is, today was my last day of clinical. I just took a test, and the rest of my school I have no need to be lifting or pulling anything. If I'm in school, I'll be sitting down just at a desk listening to a lecture. That's all that's left. That's literally all that's left. So it came out a really opportune time. So I actually will have more recovery time going into my last semester, and I will be fully healed before I start my preceptorship and clinical for last semester. So it really worked out, even though I'm just still kind of nervous because it just kind of came out of left field, and it's like, okay, we're doing this, and by the way, now it's going to be in 11 days versus, you know, several weeks and weeks. So I'm still kind of coming down from that, like, holy crap, it's going to be happening sooner. I get super nervous with anesthesia, even though I know this is elective. Clearly it's elective. That doesn't mean that I'm not nervous. And I went through something with my nose procedure, my rhinoplasty, that I wasn't expecting. And with that procedure, I almost felt like I was over sedated. I'm not 100% sure if that's normal when you get procedures on the face or ones that last longer. So if any of y'all work in plastic surgery as nurses or doctors, whatever, if you want to, like, if you know the answer to that question, that'd be very interesting to find out. But I was not awake for days and days. It was like I was just like, could not stay awake. It was like 3 or 4 days before I was able to stay awake. And with this procedure, friends of mine who have used him, girls that I work with, someone that I work with just got back from work after this procedure, and all of them had the same kind of story and advice, saying that after they woke up from surgery, they were pretty much awake for the rest of the day and days following, just kind of sleepy when they were on their pain medication. So it makes me feel better to hear that. I know I want to go ahead and address the children's situation, because I know that that'll be the main question. So I'm going to go ahead and answer that question now, where the kids are going to be. I do have help. The surgery will be on a Wednesday, and I have my babysitter and my parents and a really good friend of mine, Sarah from nursing school, and Tyler. All of them will be helping me and kind of taking shifts, taking care of me, and the babysitter and my parents will be taking the kids back and forth. And when they're here with me, they'll be here also as a buffer, and they'll be at my parents' house some. So definitely Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they'll be in school and daycare. So during the day, it's not an issue. On the weekend is when I'll have the most help from, like, my parents or friends or whoever. So I'm not terribly concerned about it. I just can't lift up the twins, and that's the hardest part to me. I want to be able to hold them. I want to be able to hold them whenever they, you know, want me to hold them. So I can't do that. That part sucks. And the reason why I'm not waiting until, sorry, I don't know why that gets to me. The reason why I'm not waiting until the summertime when they're at their dad's for 7 weeks is because I can't do it in the summer. With school, there is no break. There's no break. From the time they leave, I will have already started school, and when they get back, it's like 2 days after I stop school, and I cannot then. I also didn't want to do it after I graduated because I didn't want to try to be starting a new job and studying for the NCLEX and trying to find time to do the surgery. This was like a really good case scenario because I have 2 weeks of everything being done besides lecture, and then 3 weeks completely off. So I get 5 weeks off. And then the first week of school, so the 6th and final week of recovery, it's all going to be orientation week. So it's like really a blessing this happened. But I'm really just still shocked it's happening. Like, what in the world? I think after the surgery, I think I'll just be happier just having them back to normal. They're going to be a little bit bigger, but like I said, nothing crazy huge. He said I might go up a cup size, and that's wonderful. So his plan is just to make them, blow them back up, I guess. It's kind of like the way that I have my hair in the camera, blow it up to the way they used to be. I don't know, y'all. It's funny. He actually, during the appointment, they took photos of me unclothed and put my image, my body, like into this 3D machine, and then they like showed me on this machine in 3D, kind of 3D like figure, and they said, okay, this is what they look like now, and then it morphed into after. And they could do everything from like changing the nipple size to changing the size of the breast. The implant, they were showing me like 275, 300, 350. I can't remember exactly which three. He said that normally he will bring in a few different sizes, and he'll go back and forth and just look see what's the best. I told him that if he was between two sizes, that I would just trust whatever he thought was best for my body. But all I can say is that I'm excited to do this. I've wanted it since I went back for a consultation back in 2014. And, you know, I've had 2 children since then. And I just feel like I'm happy that I can do something for myself. And I think it'll just help me feel better about my body in general. Not that I feel like they're ugly now, because I don't feel like they're ugly at all. They're not like super different. They just don't look like they did before I had children, and that's kind of the main thing for me. There's times that I'm just like in certain tops. The main issue for me, I guess, is the asymmetry, because my left one is a little bit bigger than my right one. And that's the one thing I noticed the most about them. If they were symmetrical, I don't feel like I would be doing this maybe as soon. But it's just something that I noticed. And I swear, like most people that I've told about this, just a few close friends, and obviously Tyler, they're like, don't know what I'm talking about. But we are our own worst critic, I think is the saying. So that's kind of, it might be in my head, I don't know. But no, the doctor did say it was a different size. So he knows it is a different size. So I'm not making it up. But I don't think that to the naked eye, people can just tell it's different. It's just all about me and how like I can feel that they're different. So I'm definitely not crazy. So let's just start that right there. But yes, I want your guys' questions. I want you guys to ask whatever you want to ask. There are tons of videos that will tell you like costs and things like that. But I live in South Alabama, so I don't know if the cost here is different. We can go over all that. My costs are also different because I'm getting 2 procedures in one. So I know that you guys are going to ask probably about a ton of things. I want to show you guys the recovery bras and things like that. But the ones I ordered are too small. I need to get bigger ones. So I want to have those and have all that ready for the next video. And I want to get everything answered for you guys. So please, you can add me on Instagram or follow me on Instagram. I'm not down with the lingo. The Instagram is underneath the description box. I'll put it across the screen too. You can message your questions on there. That helps me organize them better, but you can also comment down below here. Honestly, it's fine. I will pull probably like the top 10 asked questions and then put them in a whole video. Just so it can be just one informative video and not me rambling like this. But I really appreciate you guys coming back to my channel, and I can't wait to share this with you guys. I do have a vlog coming up later this week too. I've already got it halfway edited. But again, thank you guys so much for being part of my channel and part of my journey. I'm excited to share one more thing with you guys because I try to be as open as possible with you. And hopefully this doesn't bite me in the butt sharing all this. I don't think it will, because you guys are normally really supportive, but you never know. But that's going to be all for this video, you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.